Hey guys, and welcome to this new video. And today I'm going to talk about a Pokemon theory. Yes, the origins of Meltan. Now, Meltan was the new Pokemon that was announced by Nintendo that is going to come maybe to Pokemon Go, maybe to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and it is a mythical Pokemon from most probably Generation 8. So, where did this guy come from? How did it just pop up from basically nowhere? Because right after the Chikorita Community Day, we had these guys spawning everywhere. So, how did this come to place? So guys, what I am thinking about is the Pokemon book, the ancient book of an artist's interpretation of what the future's legendary Pokemon or the main events in the future generations would be. Now, what we see in this book was the first page, which was a bunch of unknown with a robed man standing right there, and the second page was Entei, the artist's interpretation of Entei, and the next page was these ice shards, and after that we had a fairy, and then we had a sun Pokemon and a bunch of hibiscus. So what do we see from that? Now, the last page, which had the sun Pokemon, represents Generation 7, and that sun Pokemon is obviously Solileo, which was introduced with Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is the Alola region, and this place is famous for its bunch of hibiscus. And the sixth generation, which comes right before Generation 7, brings us to the new fairy type, which was introduced, and so we see the fairy. And then we have Entei, which is a Generation 2 legendary Pokemon, but unknown. Why do we have unknown there? And it just basically does not make sense right now. So what I feel is that there is a lot of theories going around that there'll be new unknowns and all. We have a lot of unknowns already. We have 28 of them, but what about the numbers? We don't have the numbers, so we could have more unknown coming soon, maybe in Generation 8. And how is it related to Meltan, you might ask? But you might see the unknown all around are quite a lot, and they have combined together to form a huge force. And what I basically feel is that Meltan can combine with unknown to give rise to this creature. Like, Meltan basically evolves just like Slowpoke and just becomes this huge legendary Pokemon or mythical Pokemon in Generation 8. Now, you might ask that how does Meltan evolve? Mythical Pokemon basically do not evolve. And to prove myself right at this point, I'm like, Solileo evolves from a Pokemon. And we saw that in Generation 7. And, well, through that, I guess we can say that Meltan might be evolving, and it's not bad to introduce new evolving Pokemon in Generation 8. So that actually might be pretty cool. And one of the most weird thing about this is that there is this white robed man which basically looks like Jesus. Yes, and well, Arceus, the god Pokemon, could be this robed man. As we know, it's an artist's interpretation of the god Pokemon. So it could be Arceus. And could Arceus be related to Meltan? You might ask, because if Meltan does not combine with Unknown, it actually might be evolving to form Arceus. Could that be possible? Maybe all those unknowns that Arceus spawned on that place with the Greek pillars, maybe they gave rise to Meltan, which apparently gave rise to Arceus? Yeah, I know this does not make sense quite a lot, but if Slowpoke can basically be bitten by Shelter and become Slowpoke, well, this is totally possible that Meltan actually evolves to form Arceus or evolves to form that big unknown thing. Like, we haven't seen all that in any generation ever, and this might be the new thing that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee or Pokemon Go itself might be having, and this could create a huge commotion. Like, come on, Pokemon Go is getting a Generation 8 mythical Pokemon. That will be quite cool. And, well, I wish this theory actually comes true, because the unknown over here do not actually make sense quite a lot. Not any generation has seen such huge spawns of unknown or something. And one more thing is that unknown is extremely rare in Pokemon Go. So does that rarity actually make it a new mythical Pokemon? Could unknown actually be a mythical Pokemon yet to be discovered? Could unknown be the rarest Pokemon in history and the only mythical Pokemon to spawn in the wild? So I'll leave you with that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and peace out.